when you talk about change and what you've experienced and what you've observed, we live in a world of constant change. And there's nothing that we can do that is going to slow it down, stop it, or go back. Therefore, we're a lot like Darwin and the species. We have to learn to adapt. Therefore, when we look at our now I'm looking at the world from a worldly level, huge changes. The single biggest change is that people are living longer. So no longer are people's life expectancy 40 or 60. Now it's 80 and 100. So there's a single biggest change is our world population is growing and it's growing older. So what are we going to do to ensure that that change, we can adapt to that change? And that's where the youth have to realize is that my generation of grandparents that were only living till 60, they're going to have grandparents in their hundreds. How are they going to handle that change in our communities and in society? It's a huge change. I talk often to corporations and groups about communication because the way in which we communicate and how we communicate is changing very, very rapidly. Very seldom now do we have a face-to-face conversation with anyone anymore. I mean, I've seen people sitting in restaurants across one another, texting to one another or texting outside. And I often look at a crowd when I'm giving my dog and pony show and I look around the room and I say, I didn't used to be, but now I'm a little bit worried when I'm talking with people in a large setting like this because I see about 75% of you with your heads bowed. I don't know whether you're praying, whether you're sleeping, or whether you're texting, but I hope you're praying because it's just incredible. So the electronic world is changing rapidly with how we get information out to people. I mean, I suppose in one hand, I loved it when I went around the world and could talk face to face. I'm still a face-to-face person. Someone texts me, I don't text them back. I pick up the phone and phone them back. Or I meet them. I love to talk face to face. That's how you build relationships and you communicate. So the impact, the electronic industry is going to change. We've come a long way from hieroglyphics and from smoke signals and from communicating with Morse code and all of that kind of stuff. But today it's going to be change even more in the future.